What's going on, everybody? The chronograph and the tachymeter. What are they and how do you use them? What is a chronograph? A chronograph is essentially a stopwatch. There are four main chronograph watches, and we'll start with the standard chronograph. You will see this in the Rolex Daytona, the Omega Speedmaster. The standard chronograph has two push buttons, one above and one below the crown. The top push button will start and stop the chronograph function, while the bottom button will actually restart the chronograph function. Next, there's the mono pusher chronograph. The standard chronograph has two buttons, while the mono pusher only has one. It gives the advantage of a cleaner looking case, with some brands even incorporating the button into the crown itself, but with the downside of a somewhat diminished performance. As all the functions are controlled by the single pusher, it is not possible to continue the timing again once it has been stopped. The hand will always go back to zero with the third press. Next, there's the flyback chronograph watch. Looking very similar to the common type with two buttons, the flyback has an additional feature that comes extremely useful if recording an event with multiple laps. It works in the normal way with the top button starting and stopping the timer and the bottom button resetting it, but the lower button can also be pressed when the chronograph is in action, which causes the main hand to reset to zero and immediately start again, all with just a single push. Lastly, the split seconds chronograph watch, which is by far the most complex of all the chronographs. Along with the buttons at the 2 and 4 o'clock, the split seconds has an additional pusher, most commonly found on the opposite side of the case at the 10 o'clock. It is this third button which controls the split second function. Split seconds chronograph watches also have a second chronograph hand tucked away beneath the main one, which is not visible until it comes into use. After starting timing in the normal way with the first pusher, pressing the split seconds button stops the upper of the two hands while the bottom one continues on. Therefore, if you are timing two competitors, you can stop one hand as the winner crosses the line and the second as their opponent finishes, and instantly be able to see the difference. How does a chronograph work? We use the Omega Speedmaster for this example. You have two pushers, pusher A and pusher B. A starts and stops the chronograph, while B actually resets the chronograph itself. You have three subdials. You have a minute dial, a second dial, and an hour dial. This particular watch allows you to record time for up to 12 hours, or if you're looking for shorter time, up to 30 minutes, or of course, up to 60 seconds. Lastly, the tachymeter. The tachymeter is most commonly used for measuring the approximate speed of a vehicle over a known distance. For this example, you can see my Omega Moon swatch up in the top left corner. It's already started. You can see the second hand moving. We are theoretically going from mile marker 1 to mile marker 2. We want to see just how fast we are going in miles per hour. So if you're traveling from mile marker 1 to mile marker 2, and according to this stopwatch, it took you 21 seconds, that means your speed was 170 miles per hour. Did not look like it in that video example, but you can see the minute hand is at the 170, translating to 170 miles an hour. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video helped you understand the uses of the chronograph and the tachymeter. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.